I'm Jonathan Evans, CEO of Lithium Americas. At Lithium Americas, we're optimistic about President Biden's ambitious plan to secure our country's supply chain for electrification, and we share his sense of urgency. I'd like to start by addressing the challenges you set out in your invitation. At Lithium Americas, we believe what works best is partnership, strategic partnerships that support private sector investments in mining, processing, and recycling enterprises, and support long-term sustainability while ramping production of vital battery materials. Supporting these investments will also help close the gaps in current workforce black spots and infrastructure shortfalls. Our Thacker Pass lithium project in Nevada is the largest and most advanced anywhere in the United States. We recently received all key state permits in addition to the record of decision from the U.S. Bureau of Land Management last year. Between mining and processing on site, we expect Thacker Pass to ramp production to 80,000 tons a year of battery-quality lithium carbonate over its 40-year life cycle. And we're looking forward to commencing construction within the next 12 months. For us at Thacker Pass, closing that gap at the speed of now means training up a skilled workforce that can plan, build, and operate mines and processing plants within the next 2 years. We're already working with local partners to equip local people with the right skills to thrive in the industry. For the rural communities around Thacker Pass, our project is a game changer. In the initial phase, we're planning to provide 300 family wage jobs, and in later phases, that is likely to rise to 500. The payroll impact alone will help to lift this region of northern Nevada, including the nearby Fort McDermott Native American tribe, into a sustainable long-term future for its people. At the same time, we know how important it is to deliver the benefits of the lithium supply chain in a way that minimizes impact to the local environment. We've spent the last 10 years collecting data and undertaking studies to develop a plan that exceeds regulatory requirements while engaging in a transparent, collaborative process with the local community. Through a strategic partnership with the federal government, we're poised to make an immediate impact on securing a domestic supply of lithium. And we're on a shared mission with President Biden to make the United States a leader in the fight against climate change. Thank you for your attention.
As the electric vehicle battery market grows and the ecosystem evolves, there's an increased demand for high volumes of industrial gases. Industrial gases include nitrogen, oxygen, argon, helium, and other specialty gases. Starting upstream with mining and refining of raw materials like nickel, cobalt, lithium, all the way to battery recycling, industrial gases are required at every step of the value chain. Zooming in specifically on the cathode manufacture, the industrial gas requirement, depending on the scale of the cathode production unit, could range from on-site storage, less than 100 tons per day of oxygen, to on-site oxygen production plants of 200 to 500 tons per day of oxygen. If the US is expected to see a battery demand growth of around 150 gigawatt-hour by 2025, this will require a significant scale-up of industrial gas capacity requirements. While such large-scale gas supply is based on mature air separation technology and such large-scale production bases exist currently in the US Gulf Coast, such scale of industrial gas volume is not readily available in locations where the battery ecosystem is evolving. Establishing production and growing the technical workforce know-how in the regions that the battery ecosystem evolves will require considerable investment. In addition, there's a need for the gas supply to be highly reliable and safe, and that the delivery of gases meet critical purity specifications as the battery market grows in the US. The growth of US manufacturing of the battery supply chain will be an opportunity to expand the industrial gas operation workforce into various parts of the country and develop local economic opportunities as well as well-paid construction and permanent jobs. Air Liquide is leveraging over 100 years of experience in the industrial gas business. In the US, we have the capability to support high volume demands with our extensive pipeline network. In addition, Air Liquide and Airgas own and operate around 70 air separation units across the country. In accordance with our global sustainability goals, we seek to provide carbon-free industrial gases to our customers in the battery market. The industrial gas infrastructure will be critical in the final quality, stability, and safety of processes across the battery ecosystem. We would like to have the support of the US Department of Energy as it ventures to fund the development of the US battery ecosystem and look forward to working together to ensure a sustainable development of the battery market in the US.
Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Paul Everill and I'm the Chief Technology Officer for Black Diamond Structures, where we build nanomaterials for the United States of America. We're currently under site selection processes for our next manufacturing facility, which will include thousands of metric tons of manufacturing capability for these essential energy storage materials. Our technology advances North American battery supply chains by providing the tools that the manufacturers need to make the next generation of world-class batteries. Our products are vital components to any high-rate, energy-dense cell in the market today and in the markets to come. Our anode products provide higher energy density by enabling silicon graphite anodes, where our cathode products enable high-rate capabilities by removing large concentrations of inactive material and replacing them with fractional percentages of our discrete carbon nanotube solutions. Our company is charged with fulfilling a huge unmet need in the North American marketplace, and that is the complete lack or near complete lack of large-scale nanomaterial manufacture. The world's best cells are enabled by nanomaterials, and yet North America has zero capability to manufacture them on the scale required to service the gigawatt factories that are on their way. This makes us dependent on external sources of nanomaterials such as the Chinese, the Russians, and the Koreans, which slows our transition to energy independence. The facility in Austin, Texas that we have operational today provides 100 metric tons capacity per annum, and that is enough to supply about 40 gigawatt hours of cells. Our next facility will provide 10 times this amount, enough to feed the hundreds of gigawatt hours coming online in the coming years. We plan to design a factory and a facility to bring carbon nanotube synthesis, purification, and formulation directly into one location and make that very close to cell manufacturers or points of cell manufacture. Brownfield sites could include Houston, Texas, and Jeffersonville, Indiana. Other locations are being scouted, of course, dependent on existing infrastructure and the access to skilled labor in the facility. If you would like to learn more about our products, our plans for scale-up, and our future in the North American supply chain, please reach out and contact me as soon as possible. Thank you. Goodbye.